He wasn't born into espionage. He was born in a small village in Uttarakhand in 1945. The son of an army officer, raised in the foothills where silence teaches you more than words. At 22, he joined the Indian Police Service. At 25, he was already working with the Intelligence Bureau. Not behind a desk, but in the field, where betrayal smells like sweat and death travels without sound. By the late 1970s, Pakistan was a hot wire snap. ISI camps were feeding insurgency into Punjab. Khalistani militants trained in safe houses across Lahore and Karachi. India needed someone who could walk that furnace without leaving a shadow. Ajit Doval crossed the border, not through official gates, not under diplomatic passport. He entered the way intelligence legends do, through broken routes where borders blur and names evaporate. His cover identity remains classified even today. No book, no officer, no record reveals it. What is confirmed is this: he lived inside Pakistan for extended periods through the 1980s, long enough to learn its rhythms, long enough to long enough to listen without being noticed. His mission wasn't glamorous, it was human intelligence. Human, the kind where you sit in small rooms, sip bad tea, and wait for someone to say something they shouldn't. Doval moved among extremist circles, especially Khalistani networks, enjoying ISI protection. He listened, he watched, he mapped routes, handlers, intermediaries, the arteries through which Pakistan funneled insurgency into India. His greatest coup came in those years. He won the trust of a top Khalistani commander inside Pakistan. Not with lies, not with promises, with psychological precision. Fed the man a line: India is willing to talk, maybe even consider concessions. A sentence that split the movement, cracked alliances, and began the slow collapse of the pipeline supporting Punjab militancy. He wasn't caught, not once, not even close. He walked through Pakistan's densest militant networks and returned without a scratch, bringing back intelligence that shaped India's counterinsurgency strategy for years. Officially, those years don't exist. No file, no photo, no diary, only the testimonies of fellow officers scattered across interviews, memoirs, and speeches. Doval operated inside Pakistan. His broke Khalistani networks. He did things we still can't talk about. He returned to India as a man with the smell of enemy streets in his memory, the kind of operative who doesn't just gather intel. He changes battles. Just a man who walked into Pakistan, vanished into its underbelly, and came back carrying secrets that shifted the balance of a war fought in the dark.